Hello there.
Hiya.
What's up? Part 6, Warhog level.
Who didn't see that coming? There's so many in this game.
Well, in this version, rather.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people say that the Wii version and the Xbox 360 version was better was worse with layer hog levels because if you die, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. But in the 360 version, there are more lives, and they're easier. And the levels are just all around easier. I'm not easier, but they're easy.
I was about to say, the Warhog levels in this game are rather easy.
They're all pretty easy, actually. I like in the Wii version how if you die, you just go away, but then you reappear and you just lose one of your lives. But they're like, you can go on like this for half an hour because each individual level is about 10 minutes. Where in the 360 version, they're only about 15 minutes. Or if you're IGM, they're 30 minutes. They said the warehouse levels last for 30 minutes, but I found that it only lasts for 30 minutes if I absolutely sucked at the game. I think it took me an hour to do one. Like when I first played the game. Trying to find the Master Emerald pieces.
Yup.
I'm sure I would have found it out on my own, but okay. I just sort of decided to punch it once and then went off because I guess I couldn't. 20 rings.
Yahoo!
What would that sound like if Jason Griffith said that?
Let's see. Based on how he says Yahoo in his Sonic voice, it kind of sounds like Usopp or Jet. They kind of sound the same. So, actually, yeah, in Secret Rings, he does have a Yahoo sound effect that sounds just like Usopp.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I said it before, but I absolutely hate the fact that their health meters are so small.
Yeah. I'm indifferent. And yeah, you did say that in the last part.
Well, they should just be bigger because it looks pointless. They only lose a little bit for each hit.
I'm guessing they didn't just want to clutter up the screen with like several different health meters because every time you get into a battle there's like 10 enemies on the screen.
It's better than Sonic 06 where the frame rate is just awful. It's wicked bad with Silver because of course you have to hold the boxes to like hit the enemies, but sometimes you'll be holding a lot and the game just slows down so much because of all the frames and stuff that it has to keep up with, which it really can't do.
Yeah, the physics engine in that game isn't exactly
Well, a lot of people say it's really bad. It's usable. It's not as bad as everyone says. It could be better, a lot better.
Well, no, if it's just like, if it was
unbearable.
polished, I'm sure it would be great, but it's not, so it isn't. Simple as that.
I think the warehouse should be able to climb up walls
Oh.
and glide. That'd be great.
I'm wondering where you're getting at there.
And he should have really good rap music.
Oh.
And now you know what I'm getting at.
Oh. Oh. Man, don't.
They could have made a Sonic and Knuckles too.
Don't.
Instead of making this. And like fans would have gone ballistic. Or fanboys in this case.
Do you know what I don't get? If it's just everybody's complaining about the Werehog, but if it was Knuckles, it would be the exact same thing, and people would be loving it.
I would love it.
I don't get it. It's the same thing. It would be the same thing, give or take a few features.
And with Knuckles, you would expect things. Knuckles goes mildly fast. He's not a big lunk. He's an all-around awesome character, even though like they made him into a retard. He's still a pretty good character.
Okay, you have played this game. You know that the Werehog isn't slow.
Well, I mean, Knuckles would have been better. Just Knuckles can glide. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, well, Warhawk has stretchy arms, man. Stretchy arms, man.
I saw this really funny picture of Alex Kidd holding out a trash can, and Rystar was holding up Sonic and putting him into it.
That's great.
I think Rystar and Alex Kidd should do a crossover. That would make an awesome game.
That'd make a horrible game, to be honest.
I'm gonna admit it, I've never played Alex Kidd.
I did, and I didn't care for it.
What's it about?
It's... I don't know. It's just... I don't know how to describe it. It's just... Ugh.
Alex Kidd's gonna be in Sega All-Star Racers.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
I can't wait to get that game. It's gonna be so awesome. Billy Hatcher's in it, so that's pretty cool.
It's gonna be so much like Mario Kart.
I mean Sonic Kart, Wii!
Although I could care less because all kart racers are pretty much the same, except for Mod Nation racers.
I hate realistic racing games. They're just so bland.
I remember, for like the PlayStation, I had this demo disc that had the original Gran Turismo on it, and I just loved that game for some reason. I don't know why. I think because back then it just kind of looked so realistic to me. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool! Oh my god!
I hate realism in video games. Because, like, the way I see it is, it's trying to be realistic, but then, like, there are so many things that you should be able to do, but because of, like, game logic, you just can't. And so it just totally screws itself up.
When they were making Sonic 06, didn't Yuji Naka say something like, imagine Sonic in the real world? Or something like that, and this is what this game is going to be like.
This is what this game's going to be like. Fans go ballistic. This is going to be the greatest game ever. Actually,
that should have been, like, flashing red lights right there. Like, what? Realism in a Sonic game? What?
What?
That doesn't work.
I hate Tails' voice in this game.
Why?
It just sounds so girly to me.
And this is different from any other of her performances, how?
It just seemed different to me, like, really distinctively different.
I'm kind of indifferent. I just
we
don't
shouldn't be there.
I do think her voice is the best out of all the Tails' voice, like, in the games.
I like Corey Bringus, whatever his
I
name
hate
is.
it. Ugh. That voice is just grating to me.
What about, the voice in the Sonic, I was gonna say OS, what's the word I'm looking for?
OVA?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
It was okay.
I thought it was too whiny.
It sound like everybody in that movie sounded like they had a cold. It didn't really bother me, but it's just like, okay.
I didn't, did anyone really complain about the Sarah/Sonic relationship sort of thing?
I'm pretty sure there might have been a few people, but...
She was kind of the cat, though, in a way.
She was a furry, that's what she was. that tail and ears, they're fake.
I don't know why I have to call it the Tornado 1. That's like calling Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic 1.
Well, people do call it Sonic 1.
But why? Can't you just call it Sonic?
Well, no, because then they might... because then people might think you're talking about the dreaded 360 game.
Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog is my favorite game ever.
Oh, how dare you.
Sonic the Hedgehog for the Genesis is probably my favorite Sonic game of all time.
Okay. Awesome.
So Begonia can now be selected.
OMG.
to the crappy point and click section.
Oh,
And yeah, that's it for now.
later.